city by the bay, ESPN welcomes you to Pacific Bell Park here in beautiful San Francisco as we get set for baseball. Today, it's the Devil Rays versus the Giants. And hi again, everybody. Ted Robinson here to bring you all the action alongside former Major Leaguer Rex Hudler. And Rex, the Giants come into this one really looking for a win. What's the key for them in this matchup?
Well, if these guys have any advantage in this one, it's that they'll get to play using their own league's rules. Remember, the designated hitter is used in the American League parks, but not in the National League parks. That familiarity might work in their favor before this one's over.
All right, Rex, the throw down to second has just concluded, so we're ready to get things started. Carl Crawford looks at one that misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall in for a base hit.
Down in the count, they had to come in with a fastball, and he's right on it and shoots it to right for a base hit.
Abernathy will see what he can do in his first time. Strike one. And that hits the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's in a hole 0-2. Got to concentrate on just making contact here.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. To second for 1. And that's 2. Double play. There's the pitcher's best friend, a 6-4-3 double play.
Well, you can just about paint a picture of that one. That was perfect.
Lawton will get his first chance in this one.
Get your red hots.
Swing and a high pop. Left side of the infield. Who wants it? Aurelia makes the catch to retire the side.
Oh, and these chaff you as a player. You say to yourself, why are you swinging like that?
No runs on 1 hit and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 1 in a scoreless ballgame. The D-Rays will look like this on defense. Durham will settle in to lead off the bottom of the first.
Let's go now, Ray!
And that swung on and hit on the ground. Abernathy is there. And he throws to first in time, 1 away. Aurelia will step in. Ball 1. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. He lays off the outside pitch. This is swung on and hit on a line. Ordonez is over, and he puts it away.
Well, this ball's hit so hard, I don't know whether the shortstop catches it or it catches the shortstop. Nice play.
Come on, get your hot pretzel. Drop it in the bay.
Edgardo Alfonso looks at one in there for a called strike. This is swung on and hit in the air. Crawford has got it, and the side is retired.
Well, he swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Nothing doing here this half inning. We'll go to the top of the second, and it's still 0-0. Huff will start it off here in the second. Oh, he's got to back away from that one. That was close. Strike one.
Well, he just pours his body into that one that catches the outside corner.
A 1-1 on the way. Line to left, but that goes foul. Swing and a line drive. And this one drops in for a base hit.
A slider that time. Had a good late break back towards him, but he's able to stay right on it and gets the base hit.
Refreshing sodas, ice cold sodas, right here.
And he sends a fly ball towards center. Grissom grips over and makes the catch, one away.
And that's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Sandberg will come to the plate for the first time in this one. Strike one. Strike two.
Well, I think he guessed right on the sinker, but he just missed it.
Got him.
Well, he makes quick work of him here. 3 pitches. See ya.
Toby Hall takes a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. He watches that sinker run inside. 2 outs and a man on first. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 outs. Strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. The batter takes this one not even close. Ordonez would follow if he can get on base here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, he's got him 2 strikes, and he comes right back in with a fastball. This was in the low 90s, and it's effective. Brother, let me tell you.
No runs on a hit, and they'll strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we are scoreless. Swing and a liner to right, and this will fall in for a base hit. Santiago will get his first at bat here. Hit in the air to center field. Lawton in his tracks, and he puts this one away.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit in front of it and sends it easy fly to center field for the out.
Cruz is going to have a shot here. Oh, and 1. Strike 2.
Good late movement on that baby. That thing had some nasty snap to it.
Smoke towards second. Abernathy is there, and he puts it away for the second out.
Well, this is what you call an atom ball. He stung that one to second, but it was right at him.
Galarraga will come up for the first time in this game. There's a swing and a ground ball. Abernathy is right there. On to first to retire the side. No runs on one base hit, and they'll leave a man at first. We'll go to the top of the third, and we have no score.
Leading off the top of the third inning, Ray Ordonez.
Hit hard into the hole, and it's through into left field for a base hit. Kennedy will get a look here.
Joe Kennedy.
Pizza! Hot pizza!
This is swung on and hit on the ground. The second for one. And there's two. A well-executed 5-4-3 double play. Crawford will be the batter, and he singled his last time.
Crawford.
Strike one. Swings and lifts this one high in the air, down the line and left. Bonds is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So no runs on one hit and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the third, tied 0-0.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, Marquis Russell.
Swinging a bouncer up the middle, and that's into center field for a base hit. Schmidt will take his cuts here.
Jason Schmidt.
And he squares and gets this one down. And the throw beats the runner at first for an out.
Boy, excellent job of staying with that pitch and getting down the bunt. He'll be getting a lot of love in that dugout when he gets there.
Ray Durham.
Popcorn! Hot buttered popcorn! Get your popcorn!
Ray Durham looks at one in there for a called strike. And that one's low for a ball. One out and a runner on second.
Put it in the glove!
There's a swing and a liner to right center. And this one gets down for a base hit. And the runner is waved in, and he will score from second.
Well, this is a much easier pitch to hit when you can see it breaking towards you. And he just reaches out and gets this one.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Crawford is there, and he makes the catch for out number two.
Well, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lofts one to the left fielder.
Alfonso will be the batter. He flew out his last time up. Fitzgerald will come in and pitch.
Well, this is a manager's prerogative, I guess, but I think I'd let him keep on working.
And he's running on the move for second. This one swung on and hit on a line in time for the out. The San Francisco Giants score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We'll go to the top of the 4th. The Giants lead it 1-0. Brent Abernathy looks at one in there for a called strike. He can't catch up to that pitch. No outs and nobody on. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 1 away. Lawton will step in. He popped out last time. And that's at the knees. Strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Schmidt is there. And he throws to first for out number 2. Huff, a single as last time, will be the batter. That's hit high and deep to right field, and the park won't hold this one. That baby's out of here.
Well, sometimes guys like to look at that pitch before they take their hack.
Well, it doesn't look like he had that in mind here.
Nope. He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby right over the wall.
Breed will bat now. Flew out his last at-bat.
Get your official game caps right here.
Strike 1.
You're overrated, Ben.
Ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs and nobody on. And the slider is swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, and this ball game's tied 1-1. This one's skied towards right center. Lawton roams over and puts it away for the out.
The center fielder has the range to his left, but he's able to hot foot over there and put it away.
Benito Santiago swings and misses the first pitch. 0-1.
Refreshing sodas, ice cold sodas, right in.
That's well struck toward the left field corner, but will drift foul. Crawford racing deep into the corner in foul ground, but he makes the play. Cruz will be the batter, lined out in his last at-bat. Strike 1. The bases are empty with 2 out.
Get one off the cable car.
And here's a swing and a fly ball. And that will fall in there for a base hit.
Well, they tried to run this one in on his hands, but he stays right on this thing and shoots the ball to center field for a base hit. This is swung on and popped way up there.
Abernathy is there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Well, it looks from up here that he's in some pain, and I think he's going to have to leave the ballgame. The Devil Rays are making a change defensively. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand one. We've played 4 here at Pac Bell Park, and we are tied at 1. Sandberg will get us started here in the 5th.
Jared Sandberg.
No balls and 1 strike. Line to left, fair ball over the third baseman's head, and that is in there for a base hit.
Well, he's out in front of this thing, fastball away, but he's still able to pull this thing to the left side and get the base hit.
Escalona will pinch run here.
Well, they want a little extra speed out there, so they're gonna go ahead and replace this runner. Let's see if this added speed pays off.
Hall takes a called strike. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A runner on first with no outs. That's down and out and barely misses. It's taken inside. And that's swung on and hit on the ground. And that gets through into center field, base hit. Ordonez will be the batter. A base hit his last time up.
Refreshing sodas, ice cold sodas, right here.
And that hits the inside corner for a strike. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner as they'll try to keep him close, but he's back in there. No one out and runners at first and second. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Into left field, a base hit. And the runner will come in to score. Fitzgerald will see what he can do in his first time. Vaughn is going to pinch hit here.
So they'll replace the pitcher with someone who can do a lot more damage up there.
Oh and 1. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Strike 2. There's a swing and a ground ball. In time for the out.
Well, I thought he might have gone the short way to start the 5-4-3, but they at least get the out at first.
Zerbe will be the new pitcher.
Well, Zerbe's a guy that's not afraid to pitch inside. He'll spot the corners with the fastball, then also show you a good, sharp breaking ball.
Crawford looks at one in there for a called strike. Runners on second and third with one out. This is swung on and hit on the ground. And that's into right field for a base hit. Anderson will get his first chance in this one.
Anderson.
And that misses outside for a ball. Comes set, and here's the 1-0 pitch. A curveball is swung on and missed. There he goes towards second. And he's going to be tagged out out at the plate. I don't quite understand that one, but it certainly didn't pay off.
Come on, get your hot pretzel.
Called strike 3.
Well, a high 80s fastball generally doesn't overpower a whole lot of guys, but this one does a nice job here. See ya.
The Tampa Bay Devil Rays pick up 4 hits in the inning and push across 2 runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Tampa Bay leads it 3-1. The Devil Rays are making a change in the field. Marquise Grissom swings and misses the first pitch, and he's quickly behind. 0-1. High and away, but it's good. 0-2. Ordonez has got it. Throws onto first in time for out number 1. Zerbe will come to the plate for the first time in this one. Torcano will be the pinch hitter.
So that means this pitcher will take an early shower in this one.
Drop it in the bay.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Colome is there. Throws to first in time, 2 down. Durham will step in after an RBI single his last time.
Do it again, Ray.
And that misses outside for a ball.
Hot dog.
Here's the 1-0.
Get your hot dog.
Look out. That one just about took his head off. 2 outs and nobody on. Ball 3. The bases are empty with 2 out.
Take your base.
Aurelio will step in. Flew out last time. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a liner to left. And this will fall in for a base hit. Alfonso will come to the plate. He grounded out last time. Strike 1.
Chili dogs. Get your chili dogs. Keep it going, Edgardo.
Swings and sends this one a mile high, way up near second. Anderson is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays showed here, Hud, that great pitching can offset great hitting anytime.
Ted, before the game, you probably wouldn't have thought 3 runs would have won this game. The runs turned out to be at a premium as we saw 2 fine pitching performances.
Huff really was a difference maker in this low-scoring game, and he's our Sega Sports Player of the Game.
Well, I agree. This was a good, tight, low-scoring ball game. But if you had to hang a star on one guy offensively, this would have to be the guy. He came up big when it mattered, and he's our player of the game.
So that'll just about wrap things up here for my partner Rex Hudler and our entire ESPN crew. This is Ted Robinson. Glad you could be with us this afternoon. Once again, our final score, the Rays win it 3-1. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. So long from San Francisco.